Along with the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation, I want to welcome you into my company of friends. Come on in. Shanola Hampton, my baby.
Hey, Mom.
Thank you, my sweet pea.
I love you, Mom.
I love you more, I promise you.
I love when you say that.
I want to thank you for coming to hang out with me today for my In the Company of Friends.
Thank you.
Because we go back, girl.
Yes. 9 years? 10?
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah. Oh.
Shameless, and congratulations on the success of Shameless.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know you were my angel. You came on and you just took me under your wing. And I remember when they told me that Vanessa Bell Calloway was going to be my mom, and I ran on the set like a geek, and I was like, hi, I'm your daughter, and you just were so loving. And I realized
we met in the hair and makeup.
Oh, the hair and makeup.
And you came in being Shanola.
Yeah.
And I said, I love her already.
Thank you. And then we found out we were sorors.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We are sorors, which kind of was icing on the cake.
Yes, they were. Yeah. Well, we were meant to be together, and we look alike. So,
and we do. Everybody says that. They said it was great casting. Everybody says so.
Yeah, they do.
But when I first met you, you were a mother. And now you're a mother of two.
Two babies.
How is that going for you?
That is going super well. You know, I always tell people it plays into all of my strengths because I'm very controlling, and I'm type A, and so I get to control them and tell them what I want to do, and I get to schedule. So it plays into everything that I'm good at, and I waited for a really long time. My husband and I have been married 18 and a half years, and our daughter is 4.5, so 14 years before we had kids. So it's perfect time.
But it was perfect that you didn't give up.
Yeah.
That you stayed. It was so important to you that, you were vigilant about having children. So
yeah, it was not an easy road. Thank you. And you, as you know, because you were there with me through a lot of, it was not an easy road to have children, and we didn't give up, and thank God we got our 2, and now we're through.
Girl, I don't blame you. If you know what I know. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among Black women. We are more likely to be diagnosed younger, at later stages, and with more aggressive forms of the disease, which limits our treatment options. Being a mother and a wife and an actress, how do you control your health? How do you take out time to make sure you're taking care of yourself?
Well, health is very important to me. In my daily life, I wake up, I work out. Even if I have to work, I will go to the gym at 4:30. You know that just from when we would work together. So even if I go before work, so that's because I don't eat the healthiest. So I don't want to pretend like I'm very, very healthy, but I figure if I balance it with working out, then that's a good thing. And also because of I think going to get your physicals are important, and so I try to do that every year. I do that with my husband, which has been a different road for him, because when you are a person of color, they don't go to the doctor just for a physical. Really, they don't. A physical for what? Nothing's hurting. Well, no, you go to see what's in there. So we've really been focusing on doing that, and then of course doing my mammograms and all of my girlies. Yes.
Because cancer has affected you.
Yes.
In a personal way.
Yes, I have family history. My mother passed away from cancer in 1993 is when she passed away after struggling for about 3 years. She was 43, which is very close to the age that I am now. That was something that took our family for a loop, because she was so very much like me and never really got sick. And it was just one day, my dad is the one that discovered the lump in her breast. Wow. And that's who discovered it. And she went to the doctor, and then our entire world changed. There was no history that we knew of.
What stage was she? Did you learn her stage?
I don't remember. When she was diagnosed, I was 13. She had a lump. She had to get her breast removed, so it had to be pretty. Yeah. So she got it removed and got the other one removed a year later, and then it had traveled all the way through lots of surgeries at that point. So it had to be pretty progressive at the point that they found it. But I don't. It's such a blur. I remember the sickness, and I remember going to the doctors and the chemotherapy and radiation and stuff. But I don't remember all of the specifics of it all.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that at 16 and lose your mother so young.
It's a hard thing to go through. But I always tell people the hardest thing for me at that age wasn't necessarily the death, even though it's incredibly hard and you still deal with it on a daily. It was more of the illness that happens in anyone who's ever taken care of people who have been terminally ill. It's a tough road.
The campaign is called Know Your Girls because it can be life-saving to know your girls, your breast, as intimately and as deeply as you know the girls in your life. The women who love you, who support you, celebrate you, the women who hold you up through it all. Your moms, aunties, your sisters, your best friends, your sorors, and your daughters.
Because of that, I had my genetics testing done before I even had children, because I didn't want to bring them into the world unless I knew that had an idea that I probably was not going to. Yeah.
And how did they come out for you?
And it was all good, all clear. And I had my babies after all them years. So yeah, it was good.
Well, Shanola, I want to thank you for stopping by in my company of friends.
Thank you.
Because we're going to have some great conversation a little bit later on with some other incredible women that have come together and my doctor.
Oh, I can't wait.
And we're going to talk about the importance of breast health and the breast cancer, and we're going to try to share some information to our audience. So
I love that.
I want to thank you, and I want to thank you for knowing your girls.
I know my girls, honey. My girls know me too.
I know
my girls.
I love you.
I love you too.
That's my girl.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, girls.
Bye, girl.